think they need to step back and not get caught up in it. Reprioritize, be introspective and say, what do I want to add to this? Where do I want the city to go?
A Brownsville city leader reacting after someone vandalized a Confederate monument overnight. A police investigation is underway. Let's get straight to Rudy Midelis for the latest.
As protests continue around the nation and monuments remembering those who fought on the side of slavery come down, either by the gavel of elected leaders or by the hands of protesters, the city of Brownsville saw one of its own memorials of times past vandalized. Activists have called for the removal of a memorial honoring Confederate President Jefferson Davis for several years. Last night, someone took matters into their own hands, dumping black paint and placing a sign over the monument. With passionate rhetoric on both sides of the issue, Commissioner Nurith Golansky-Pisania says she's received several messages from those in favor of keeping the monument, but some of those messages might actually hurt the argument.
Within their messages, they're afraid that another monument will be erected and it's not to their pleasing, and they make really racist comments.
One resident feared the monument would be replaced by a tribute to African American contributions to the city, something not being discussed by any official parties.
Why wouldn't you want that? I mean, these are people, one, who have Hispanic names, so they've probably been subjected to racism themselves, and the fact that they would condone or perpetuate racism against other groups is just mind-boggling to me.
But she says the vandalism is an example of the door swinging both ways when it comes to lack of civility.
I've also noticed that people who are in favor of removing the rock go and attack personally some of the people who are in favor of the rock.
Golansky-Pisania, a victim of anti-Semitic vandalism during her campaign for office in 2019, says people need to think about the future of the city and its residents.
I think now's a good time to take a step back and actually be introspective. What does this mean? Where do we go from here? One monument does not, it's just one step forward in our progress. It doesn't mean the end of the world. It doesn't mean the end of our culture or what we believe in.
City commissioners will decide the fate of the monument tomorrow at 5 p.m. We'll bring you the latest on this story as it develops. In Brownsville, Rudy Midelis, Channel 5 News at 6.